time for Word on the Street, where we check in with our panelists, find out what they are watching. Not a great day for stocks overall today, but how about some IPOs? Jared is watching that. Jared, things have picked up a little bit in terms of IPOs. Which ones are we seeing today?
Today we got RLAY Therapeutics and Trean Insurance Group. So looking at the Wi-Fi Interactive, RLAY got a nice 75% pop, really incredible. They IPO'd at $20 per share, raising $400 million in total. And we've seen a lot of these big pops. I'll just bring up this one, NCINO down 2% today, but over the last several days, I think it rallied 200% in its first day. And just another example of the strength of the IPO market. So here's Trean Insurance Group. It IPO'd at 15, and I believe it opened up at 17, so it settled back down to about its IPO price. There it is right now. But just to give you a bigger picture look of the IPO market, we have the Renaissance IPO ETF. And year to date, it's up 36%, and off these lows, much more, about 50%, just kind of indicative of some of the risk-taking that's in the market. And I think that's going to be correlated with overall stock performance, especially the NASDAQ for some time. Just speculation, but it is a good time to be IPOing right now, at least in the short term.
Quick follow-up question for you, Jared, before we move on to Dan. Do we have any indication that the so-called Robinhood traders are part of what is fueling the rally in the IPOs?
Specifically with respect to IPOs, I would say not necessarily. They are very much interested in a lot of these stocks, but there are some really interesting dynamics on how they have affected certain individual stocks. So I would say it's possible, but are they adding to the overall indices? Probably not. You take a stock like Hertz, for example, and they did have a big part in that run-up. So individually, yes, indices, no.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.